Hi, I'm Brian King, and this is Winning Wednesday. Well, I'm back after an unexpected week off, and I want to tell you why. Last Wednesday, I was driving home from a job site, and I noticed I had a missed call and a text from my wife. The text said, I went for a walk. I fell on the ice. I can't move my legs to get home. That is not a text you ever want to see. Long story short, ambulance ride, emergency room, x-rays, broken hip, and surgery the next day. And then they push you right into PT and out the door. So we've been in recovery mode. She's doing really good. Um, Recovering, the physical therapy's been going really well, and she's really looking forward to getting back to normal. But that moment, and the days that followed, they taught me some things instantly, and they taught it to me very clearly. So I just wanted to share a few things with you about that. Uh, Number one, the thing that I instantly learned was just how important my wife is to me. You think you have an idea, but it's when something happens that the depth of that love just kind of uh, hits you like a wave. Number two, I actually can drive fast safely. Let's just say I made some really good time getting to her. Um, don't tell my insurance company. Number three, all of those repetitive safety and first aid classes that they make you take at your company, all that training, it's really worth it. When you feel like you want to panic, the training kicks in, makes a big difference. Uh, I was able to uh, call her right back. I had no idea how long it had been because it was a missed call and a text. And I don't usually pick up my phone when I'm driving, but I just happened to see it light up. So I wasn't really sure. But when I called her, within like a minute of talking to her, I knew she needed an ambulance. It was getting cold, it was dark. I was about 10 minutes from home, and I just knew that I needed to call 911 and get things going. And that's, there was not even a question. I didn't think, oh, I'll get home and I'll help her. No, no, this was more serious than that. And it's because of that training that, you have to sit through annually. Uh, it's worth it because I just knew that this was serious. Um, Number four, thing that I learned immediately, we have some incredibly skilled people working in our community. The rescue team, the ambulance crew, um, all the staff at the ER, the nurses, the doctors, everybody that helped us, absolutely top notch. I'm grateful beyond words for all the help we received. And number five, I also instantly learned that we have a pretty solid support network that I'm very thankful for. Family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, everyone stepped up. It reminded me how important it is to build those relationships before you need them. Really important. I'm very thankful for all of that. So today's Winning Wednesday is going to be short, but it's important. Sometimes life hits pause and says, take inventory, reevaluate what actually matters. Let me tell you what instantly dropped to the bottom of that priority list, because that's one of the other things I learned is what doesn't really matter. You know what? Projects at work don't really matter that much. They're there, but it's not that important. Speed limits aren't all of that important when it's important to be somewhere. Schedules, timelines, all the stuff that we let stress us out, not really that important. None of that mattered compared to being with my wife and helping her heal. So, my encouragement to you this week is simple. Take a moment and, prioritize what and who really matters. Don't wait for an emergency to make that clear. I'll be back next week with a regular episode. Thanks for sticking with me, and give your spouse an extra hug today. Thanks for listening. I will talk to you next time.